YouTube, who's your piper, aka Mark, coming at you. Sunday, December 29, 30, something like that. Northeast Indiana. T-shirt weather. It's in the upper 50s. And I'm out here next to the old fire pit, letting this wood, it's cherry wood, gonna kind of let it get down to coals, and then I'm gonna put that pot that you saw earlier in the video on that fire and boil down those tap spiles. I think I'm going to put out a dozen taps this year, and come February I'll probably do some videos on that. As you've seen, smoking some Captain Black Royal. Found it in the garage. Found the old corn cob in the garage. Had a sweatshirt on. It's a little bit too warm for this weather, believe it or not. Hoosier Winters 2019. Enjoying it so far. But as I prepare for sap weather, which will be January and the first part of February, I really need it to get cold. And I mean, I need it to get real cold. And then we'll want that weather fluctuating, and once that starts, I'll be tapping these trees. All those trees behind me there are maple trees, and in the summer, spring and summer, you can't even see my house because of how full they are. I'm gonna tend to the fire. I'll be back in a little bit. So these were the setup that I had a couple years ago. I didn't tap last year. It's a stainless spile. This end goes into the tree. Put a hook behind that, and then you can just have that angled into a bucket, or you can do this. I just hook a piece of clear tubing. I don't know how many dozens of feet I bought. Put that on there, and then I just discard it. Like that. Try not to cut it and nick that. Oh, I just spilled my bang. Hang on a second. I'm not a big energy drink guy, but my team at work got me a whole case of these. I really like the ones called Purple Haze. I don't drink them very often. Get back to the fire here in just a bit. About like bath water. Looks like a bug was in one of those spiles. Now we wait. I think I got them all in there. I just had a thought. I should have counted them all. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of them in there. Northeast Indiana. End of December. No snow. We've only had one snow this year, and that was, oh shoot, sometime around Thanksgiving. Take you to a walk over here. That little spruce right there was just like this one. But during deer season, a buck came in and just destroyed the heck out of it. And I'm noticing here, got a big dead patch. Some broken branches down there. So a buck came into this spruce. Now this spruce here, I planted. And it looked like that one down there, real small. It's probably about 8.5, 9 feet tall now. But the deer are terrible. Even here in town, I'm on the southern edge of town. They just destroy the heck out of stuff. Not too bad. That'll be all right. It's just too bad it's facing up towards my house. You can see it right there. Get back to a fire. See if that water's boiling yet. Some folks have asked me. Evidently, there are some eagle-eyed people that watch videos. But they asked me about, it could have been on Instagram, or we got a couple different social media accounts, but somewhere along the line they asked me about my meds that I always seem to have with me. Hang on a second. Those are pain meds. And I've had 2 spinal fusions that have not worked. The medication's what allows me to work. I live up in northeast Indiana. I'm probably a little over an hour from the Michigan line, to where marijuana is legal. But it'd be a cold day before Indiana ever legalizes pot. I think our state's too conservative. I don't know what your view is on it. Frankly, it doesn't really matter. Not that your view doesn't count, just doesn't play into it, I guess. But that THC is a lot more safe than what I'm taking. And in my job, I see a lot of the effects of opioids. Scares me. I've been on some sort of painkiller for going over 10 years now, probably closer to 12. So that's what that is. We'll go check the pot. Some of you who are witty got a kick out of me saying I'm going to go check the pot. You expected me to come back with a bong. Talk about the pot that's boiling my spiles over there. A watched pot never boils. And that's that. We'll just let that water boil for maybe 10 minutes or so. That fire's been, it's kind of blowing here. Not real hard, but it's gusting. I don't have a very big fire, so it's kind of difficult to keep the heat right on that can. You might wonder why I don't just boil it on the stove, and I could have done that. But with my maple syrup production, when I give it to people, I always say, you know, I done all this out over a wood fire, and I don't know, I just like to have that integrity of saying everything I did was out over this fire. Only thing I don't do is finish it over a fire, and but the vast majority, everything's over this fire, whether it's ash wood or cherry or maple, whatever I've got going, and it gives it a good flavor. You kind of get a hint of smoke in it. Anyways, that's how I'm spending December 29, 2019. Till next time, who's your piper?